Here in Port Mayaca, we're not seeing any blue-green algae, and the Department of Environmental Protection isn't seeing any either. But that was not the case a few days ago when a blanket of blooms larger than the size of a football field sat right behind this dam. Lapping beneath the walls of Port Mayaca, a lake seemingly calm and clear. Yet days earlier, an enemy lurked beneath.
Here we go again.
Carol Grube,
We just had a picnic lunch and we're all neighbors.
is talking about blue-green algae in Lake Okeechobee.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't want it at all.
Unfortunately, as of Monday, it's back and in full force. These pictures from DEP showing a blanket of blooms at Port Mayaca larger than a football field.
It'll continue to bloom as long as it has those right conditions, the nutrients, the sunlight.
Mark Perry, Executive Director of Florida's Oceanographic Society,
Oh yeah.
they'd all be affected,
They'd all be concerned.
is one of those concerned.
Oh yes, oh yes, yes.
Even though the DEP pictures show the algae cleared by Wednesday, Perry says the width of the bloom and the density of it is cause for concern.
And these are blooms that we do typically not see until at least June. That's one of the most concerning things, how much earlier they're showing up, and it really points to what could be a very devastating summer.
Congressman Brian Mast clearly concerned too.
It is a toxic lake, and that's very unfortunate. But what can be done is not transfer that toxic water into Florida's coasts.
Thankfully, this time around, it's not. The Army Corps of Engineers did stop discharging into the St. Lucie and Caloosahatchee rivers on Saturday after spotting blooms. But Mast and Perry fear as we get into the rainy season, if the water levels of Lake Okeechobee get too high, we'll have to discharge, blooms or not.
The policy as a whole has to change. More infrastructure has to be built.
We've had here over 195 billion gallons this year discharged to the St. Lucie. That's about 620 days of water supply for Miami-Dade. And that should be going south.
And Carol agrees,
Yeah.
hoping only that her daily picnics aren't interrupted by the stench of blue-green algae.
I mean, we're getting into the rainy season now, so it's, I don't know what they're going to do.
On the Treasure Coast, Kate Hussey, WPTV News Channel 5.